Alright guys, so first things first, we're going to want to do our eyes before we do anything. I feel like it's easier to do it that way. I feel like it's easier that way because if you have any like excess eyeshadow that like falls off while you're doing it, you can just brush it away. So first thing we're going to do today is put some tape to line our eyes. If you guys are ever curious why I did that in my videos, that is why. So we're going to line our eyes and then we're going to get started on our smoky eye. My eyes, I'm going to go in with some NYX HD concealer. I picked this up at Ulta. I just like to put this on my lids just as like, kind of like a base. I know a lot of people use like the MAC paint pot or whatever, but if you're on a budget, I feel like this is the way to go. It doesn't have to be NYX. I just really enjoy NYX products. You can get any type of concealer. I feel like it's just good to even out your skin on your eyes, your eyelids, just so your shadow comes out a lot nicer. It seems like it's more pigmented. It shows its true color when you have a concealer on your eyes beforehand. So we just dab that in all over the lid and then we'll put tape on it. Perfect. So the tape is on and this is just so you get like a nice clean cut at the end of your eye if you're doing like a creasy smoky eye, which we're gonna attempt today. If it doesn't work out, whatever, we have some kind of eye going on. So I kind of wanted to do like a neutral, like brownish, grayish, smoky eye. So let's see if we can do that. This is more for like, I guess you want to say like dinner or like girls' night out, whatever. It doesn't have to be girls' night out. It can be whatever your little heart desires, but it's a nicer smoky eye rather than like an everyday, just quick one eyeshadow and you're out the door. So let's get started. So first things first, I'm just gonna cover my whole eye with Samael, S-A-M-A-E-L, from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and it is this one over here. It's kind of like a neutral color, just so I have an even tone all over. And sometimes I just wear this by itself if I don't feel like putting on a lot of makeup, just for like everyday use. I like to put this on with a little mascara and you're out the door. I'm also going to add in a little bit of, these names are so weird, Celeos, which is this kind of really almost white color. And I'm just going to put a little bit on just to cancel out, because it kind of has a yellow tone, the shadow before. So I just want to cancel that out so it's not so damn harsh. That is not cute, boo. Okay. Now that's done, let's start to build up our crease so we kind of have that very cut crease look. Okay, so I'm going to jump back into my Kat Von D palette and I'm going to use the color Lazarus. It's kind of like a grayish color right here, and I'm just going to use a large fluffy brush from Sigma. This is the Tapered Blending, the E40. I'm going to use this and I'm just going to blend this throughout my whole eye just to give a nice transition color. It's not going to be super dark and pigmented, but it's definitely going to be a nice transition. So next I'm going to jump into my Naked Basics palette, which I used to use religiously. I don't know why I stopped using it. Probably because I keep running out of the same color over and over again, which is the Walk of Shame, which they don't sell individually. Urban Decay, step your game up, sell it individually. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to use Naked 2, and I'm just going to blend that into my crease as well. And I'm going to use a different brush. This is from Smashbox. This is another blending brush, but it's a little more defined, so I can make a more defined crease. The other one was kind of just fluffy, just to give a little bit of a shadow. So we're going to go in with Naked 2 in the crease. Alright, so I decided to take a really dark color into the crease and then just kind of blend it out in the corners. Now I'm going to go in with a, why do I have sparkle on me? I'm going to go with a lighter shade to put on the lid, just to lighten that up, because this looks like cray-cray right now and ain't nobody walking out of the house like this. So let's put some eyeshadow on to fix it. Alright, so now that we're done with the eyes, we can go back in and like adjust as we're towards the end just to see what like the finished product would look like. But I'm going to go back in with the NYX concealer, and I'm going to use a concealer brush, and I'm just going to highlight kind of under here just to really make sure that the eyes. Okay, can we just say a girl looks crazy right now? Because, first of all, I went to Ulta today to get makeup because I have to do somebody's makeup. And I was like, oh, let me get a concealer. They didn't have concealer there that I usually use. I usually use Maybelline. So I was like, oh, let me get NYX since I use it for like highlighting and stuff. Well, I went like 10 shades too dark because they missed like 2 colors. Can we just say I look like I have a damn 5 o'clock shadow? Bad. This is some, oh my lord. Well, I know not to get it in shade frickin' 6. So let's get started with putting on some foundation. Okay, wait, but before we do that, I do need to use a concealer that I know is my color. For under my eyes, I'm gonna use the Makeup Forever. I really like this for getting rid of like circles or if you're tired or anything. I do get kind of, what the heck? Sorry, I'm talking about Oreos. So we're just gonna put this underneath. Let me stop babbling. We are going to conceal the eyes area just to highlight. So before we used the Makeup Forever, which was to cover up like dark circles and stuff like that. I used 2 different concealers. A lot of people ask me like why. That's because this is to cover up the dark circles, and then this one is to brighten and enhance. That way when I contour it just like pops. So we're gonna go in with the NYX HD concealer. Again, the same thing I use to prime my eyes basically, or you know, make it whatever. You catch my drift, you were there. So we're just gonna put this kind of like in like a triangle shape under here. I like to line my chin, my jawline, my chin, my whatever, Cupid's whatever, and then my nose and my big forehead. So let's do that now, and then we're gonna set it with a powder, which I just love. So I'll be right back. Alright, so if you're wondering why I like dotted it all over my face, it's because I like to look this way. No, I saw it on like Instagram. You know how they have like those fast videos that like show you makeup in 5 seconds, a whole face of makeup in like 5 seconds. Well, I saw that they were like dotting the concealer on, and then they would dot the like contour on. I don't have a liquid contour. I want to try that though, but I feel like it's easier to blend when you have dotted on. So that's what we're gonna do, so I stop looking like a crazy fish. But we're gonna go in with the Ben Nye luxury powder to set our concealer and stuff like that. I got it in the color Cameo because I was watching Lustrelux, and she kind of has like fair skin like me, which is like, she has like beautiful skin. So she said that she got it in the banana powder and it was like way too light for her, so I figured it would probably be the same for me. Plus I got Sephora's banana powder, which was like a solid in like a pan or whatever, and it was like, it looked yellow, like it didn't look like a nice setting powder on me, I guess because I'm way too pale. So I got it in Cameo, which was like a nice light, I don't know how you explain this, like kind of like a light pinkish nudish color, which is like perfect for when I set it. So if anything, if I can like say anything about this, it is amazing, and I use it every single day regardless if I'm just doing regular, like just like going out to the store or something, every single day, because it just makes such a difference in your makeup routine, like maxed out difference. So we're gonna use that. I just pour some into the lid, and then I either go in with my Lorac Pro, it's like a really narrow brush. I usually go in with that, but I feel like I lose a lot of product when I use this. So I just get like a dry beauty blender, don't mind how dirty it is, and I just dip it in and just like pat it wherever you just put concealer. Like, do not be shy, okay? Don't be shy. Your eyes are not afraid. So we're just gonna like go crazy basically. At least that's, I like to go crazy. I really like when I contour how this makes it look. I mean, I feel like everyone knows this by now. Baking, whatever, cooking, whatever. Everyone knows by now because it's so popular. And put on the chin. And then Cupid's thingy, whatever. Up your nose. I'm getting this all over my pants. Go up. On the forehead. Oh, yes, girl. Up my jawline. Over here. And then if you have any excess, I usually have like excess left because I do put a lot in here. I'm sorry, I look ridiculous right now. I can't even take myself serious. No, I'm sorry, I don't know how I'm supposed to talk right now. Oh, it's like falling off. So if I have like excess left over in the lid, I save that because I don't have a lot of matte lipsticks, and the only way I can get them matte is if I use this. So I save this, just put it to the side, and then I'll like get the beauty blender again, dip it in, and matte my lips out. So we'll save that just in case you're doing this with me. Save it if you want to do the same thing. You don't have to. So now I'm gonna do my eyebrows while this sits. I like to let this sit for like as long as possible. Usually I just do my eyebrows and then just wipe it off. So let's do our eyebrows, and then we'll come back in and wipe all of this powder off. Okay, so eyebrows are done. We're just gonna go in really close. Apologize. We're gonna go in with this stipple brush from Elf. It was like $3 or something like that. And we're just gonna wipe it all off. I do use this for my highlighter as well, so gotta get those sparkles out. Just like lightly brush it off. On the nose and the chin. Just all over, looking like a vampire. No big deal. This is completely normal. Alright, I look dead. Let's add some color now, shall we? So now I'm going to go in with my powder that I like to set my whole face off with, which is the Stila 20 watts. Yeah, 20 watts, that's the color. So the only thing that sucks is it comes in like this freaking stupid plastic thing, and I've broken like 10 of these because they're just not willing to put it in a normal compact. You have to buy the compact, so nobody's buying the compact. So just get like a powder brush from Rite Aid. And I'm going to go in like all the areas that I didn't use the setting powder on, and just put this powder just to set my foundation. Sometimes I even go over where I put the powder just to like make sure I get all the excess powder off. But I like to focus it where I didn't put powder. But just make sure I don't look like a dusty chick. Get all over. Get that. Can you tell I just self-tanned and I need to bring myself back to life up here? I get scared to tan my face because I'm like, what if I like miss a spot and I'm gonna walk around like cray. Or does anyone else like have recommendations? Because I use Fake Bake from Ulta, which I think is really good for like first timing tanning or whatever. But does anyone know, like, if you do put tan on your face, does that make like pimples darker? Like, say you have a breakout. That's what I'm always scared of, because like I have a breakout and I'm like, I'm not putting that on my face because what if my freaking pimples like black or like brown because I like put it on there? I don't know. Does anyone have any personal experiences? Because I would love to know, because I don't want to look like a fool at the gym with like brown spots all over me. No. Alright, anyways, let a girl know, but let's get on to the next thing so we're not here all night. Let's contour. Fun. So we're going to use 2 contour palettes. I do usually use the Anastasia, but I'm running really low on my one color, so we're going to use the Lorac Pro and Anastasia and just mix them together and see where we get. Alright guys, so I just tested out a new eyeliner I got from Sally's, the Palladio, if you can see that, and it's like a liquid liner. I have their other one that's like normal, like you dip it and like put it on with the brush that it comes with, but I wanted to try something different to get like a more defined eye, and I am obsessed with this. And when I was out today, I also bought the Real Techniques. This is like their eyeliner brush, which worked out because I got like 5 things from there. I got 4 of these because they were buy one get one free and they had 2 packs. So I got 2 of them the other day, and then I went back today to Ulta and I got the brush I showed you I put my blush on with, and then the eyeliner brush. So if you need brushes right now, like standard brushes, please go and get them. They're buy one get one free at Ulta right now, and it's totally a win. But yeah, this is my new obsession. Those two together work wonders. So I did a nice line, and then I also brought it into like my tear ducts just to make my eyes look a little bigger, since I do have kind of slanted eyes. It's my life. So now we're gonna put eyelashes on and then put some eyeliner on underneath, and we should be good. Alright, so I'm gonna go in with Wispies, which are hands down my ultimate favorite eyelashes. They're just so dramatic. Like, I love dramatic. I love being able to tell that I'm wearing eyelashes. Like, there's sometimes where I wear the Demi Wispies, which are a little bit more subtle, like for everyday use, which you can pull off if you're like going out like to the bar or out to eat or whatever. But if you like really want to have like a dramatic look, I love these so much. They are just so beautiful on. You just have to make sure that you read what kind they are wisely, because I kept thinking I was getting just regular Wispies, but then I was like, oh crap, I keep buying Demi. So regular Wispies are the ones you want if you want like that really dramatic look. And I also bought, since I'm doing makeup this week, I bought other ones from Ulta, which these I really want to try, which are Glamour. I think I put these on my girlfriend when she was going to a wedding. And then, oh, I got 2 Glamour. Yeah, so I'm going to use these on my girlfriend this week, see what they look like on her. But they have so many good eyelashes for a drugstore. I haven't even tried high-end like eyelashes because I just feel like it's not necessary, because these are just so legit. So I'm going to put these on and then put some eyeliner on, and we'll almost be done.